know, quiet streets, nighttime streets, they're poetic. But not if you're not poetic. You know, the poetry on the streets is the poetry in your heart. It's the way it is with much of life. You either choose to see or you choose to ignore all that is before you. And what is the muse if you're not listening? What is the muse if you're not listening? It's not just the streets, though. It's everything. Every moment, every moon, every beautiful star-set evening, every quiet, grassy meadow, every walk along the riverside, sitting at every table amongst family and friends who are speaking to each other but not hearing each other. You know, they've kind of shut down and cut off. They're not listening to the essential message of life. You know, life is speaking to you. It's speaking to you through your lover's touch, through the foods that you eat. It's a grand transmission. It's a beautiful transmission. The sunlight, for example, bathes you with its transmission upon your skin and into your body. You can't even live without the sunlight. You can't even live without vitamin D. All of these things are really a part of our contract with life. Sometimes we overlook it. You know why? Because we're looking for some flashy, bedazzling, whirling, twirling, mesmerizing falsity, which is a lot of life. You know, there's been a lot of distractions. We get cut off from the poetry of life, the sweetness of life, the essential message of life. We really lose a part of ourselves because we are it and it is us. So when we're not listening to that transmission, like the poets and the musicians and the artists, when we're not listening to that transmission, because we are a part of the transmission, we actually lose a part of ourselves. We lose a part of our essence. And we end up in that place where we know not of ourselves. We know not of ourselves. And we walk around largely in a daze, in a life of falsity, where we have forgotten the simple reverence for the simplest of things. You know, I wrote that the path of transcendence is often overlooked because it appears ordinary. It's just the ordinary moment. The ordinary paying attention to your own breath, to your own heartbeat. Paying attention to the poetry in the streets. Paying attention to the wind. Looking deeply into someone else's eyes and connecting with them fully. You see, when we connect with life fully, you don't have to be a poet. You become the sweet poetry of life. In those moments when you connect with truth, when you connect with purity, when you connect with what is real in nature and in the world and in other human souls, when you make that connection, it shuts everything else out. Everything else, all the falsity of life, all of the things that pain you are separated from you in those moments. And you become the poetry of life. You don't have to be a poet. You don't have to read poetry. You are the damn poetry. You are the damn poetry if you will just listen to its sweet message. And its sweet message is the message of you. You are the sweet message, and you are the poetry.